Open ether circuit.
Wait. Oh, I hit continue instead of load save, I think. Which is fine. In the land of gods and monsters, there's the ninja looking to get fucked hard. Like a groupie incognito posing as a real singer. Life imitates art. You've got that medicine I need. Don't shoot it up straight to the heart, please. I really want to know what's good for me. Hey, come here. I want to talk to you. What was his name? Fat what? Fat Alston. A haggard man stands in the middle of the group, addressing them through clenched teeth. They're lounging in the room, almost completely ignoring him. If you can't get in line, I swear I'll leave you to burn in this forge. Do you want that? Just listen to me, and we can all get out of here with our eyebrows intact. They're glowing parchment fragments. How hard could that be to find? Could they be to find? He notes your approach and calls out, shooting the rest of the group an admonishing look. Fatebinder, what are you doing here? He looks back at his gang. I thought you fools blocked the passageway. One of his men snorts and shrugs, then goes back to ignoring him. Do my ears deceive me, or did you just question my actions? I like that better than this one. The man recoils and the look of terror crosses his eyes. No, I meant... Dang, how did this... How did this get on my shorts? It's funny. He glances at his men who are restraining laughter at his expense. Forgive me, Fatebinder. He attempts an awkward bow, eliciting more laughs from his group. I figured the censor sent you to check up on us. Don't worry. We will be the first group to get through that barrier and find the silent archive. Of course you will. A disorganized group of malcontents, led by men who can't even keep control of them. That's some real competition. I tell you, I'd be surprised if you made it out of this room, let alone to the archive. A mangy rat king could coordinate better than this lot. I doubt we need to spend much time concerning ourselves over those who trip over their feet, much less their command. Do my ears deceive me, or did the metal man just make a salient point? Well now, Barrack, maybe you're not quite as thick as I thought. Certainly better than these cretins. I'm sorry, Mr. Siren. I didn't know you were here. Fat Alston makes an awkward bow to the mocking delight of his men. I did not mean to imply I was in any way superior to you. It's the heat and these fools. They're as scared as baby beastmen. Oh, Gil Apprentice. How do you get that? Do you need anything else? What exactly are you doing in here? He looks at his men who stare back blankly. I assume you knew. Why else would the censor have let you in? He shrugs, absent-mindedly scratching his armpit. She's put us in here to compete. We're supposed to find the silent archive, and it isn't just like the chorus to have a contest that gets a score of decent soldiers killed, which is why we're bent on finding the archive first. He glares at his crew. Rather, we were bent on finding it. This lot are squeamish as babes who don't want to see singe the hair on their toes. Haven't even found a single piece of the passcode. We blocked the passage so no one could follow us, and then they sat down and refused to move. I gotta be careful here when streaming or recording this game. Any Unity game, I guess. Is this game made with Unity? I'm not sure. Sometimes the the captures just freezes if I don't pay attention to my previous screen. Like I lost an hour of footage last time. You people are pathetic. Your leader gave you an order, and I suggest you to follow it before there's trouble. Oh. But should I? Let's do this. Let's try and say what's so special and see if this is still here. It's the heart of the Vellum Citadel. They say the most valuable records are stored there. Books that only the senior sages knew about before the cataclysm. The voices of Nerat once it destroyed, so that Kairos' wrath against the sages is complete. The archive is said to have some magical properties too, Alston frowns. Supposedly, the archive is the sole reason the library is still standing. I don't know, we're just looking for it. Yep, it's still here. You people are pathetic. Your leader gave you an order and I suggest you follow it before there's trouble. Alston men recoil from your words and mumble half-hearted apologies to him before walking deeper into the library. Alston gives you one last look before following them. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Guess now they're gonna be in the way, but we'll kill them later, I guess. Doesn't matter. Gods and monsters.
See that?
Ooh, wow! Ay, ay, ay.
Moving cautiously. Sorry, can't.
We see a trap, we're gonna step on it. Scrolls here, like, oh, that was from previous area. Who's that? These guys out first.
Found something.
Gaptooth needs to make up her mind. I want to kill something. Nice.
Interesting.
Waves of heat hit you as you lean over to look on a lake of lava below. The path slopes upward and out of the ruins, but has been permanently buried underneath volcanic rock. Without advance warning of Kairos' edict, the sages were unable to secure the library's exit. Don't break me down. The sage backs up as you approach, fear in his eyes. No, please don't hurt me. He stops when he sees you and drops his hands, relieved. You're not chorus members. He looks around. But they're nearby. I can hear them. I would leave, but they've blocked the exit and I can't open the barrier without the right key. Yet another sage that needs to be removed from the grounds. I pose no threat to you. Please, what good could come from my death? My satisfaction, I suppose. You're lucky. Your death will be quick. Is it gonna be quick? Yeah. 4 versus 1. He's dead. He's trying though. He's healing himself and everything. Putting up a fight. lights off and on. Oh? This partial recipe describes the process of creating a powerful potion, but more research is needed to fill in the recipe's gaps. The research can be made with this Spy Library upgrade. Okay. Cool. Gaptooth, there's someone out here. You saw me earlier. Oh, because I was sneaking around? The side carries all the way out to you. Then tell them to get their asses in here. Get your asses in here. Gaptooth wants to talk to you. You really gonna talk to me like that? I'm just gonna attack you. Ooh, why is this... Why are they red? What does that mean? Why are they red? I don't understand. Don't break my down. Yeah, why are they red like that? Is there a reason? No? Oh, because of the Edict of Fire, I think. Right. -3 might, -3 vitality. Okay. Does he already have a stance? No. Okay. I don't like that though. What? Increases 50% chance to attack foes when engaged. Okay. But he can only engage... Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, that's good too. But I think we're gonna get some survivability. I'm itching for a fight. Let's go already. The scroll is decorated with magic symbols that can impart arcane knowledge if properly studied. Sigil of Strength. Where is that? Oh, right here. Increase spell strength. A. Plus 30. Why would I want that? Phantom Bolt. Break me down. I've been driving too long now. Heart of gold, don't break me down. I've been trying too long. I've been trying too hard. Oop. I've been trying hard not to get into trouble, but just brute strength. Wait. Bastards. Oh. No, these two. Keep going.
I'm sorry.
Dang. Like 20 of them. Did he just res him? Nice. These bastards. Wow. I thought they wanted to talk. He doesn't have any injuries, right? Because he got... Oh no, he's red. He's wounded. Fuck. Whenever you die, you're wounded.
Look out.
Such bastards. So I thought they wanted to talk. I just wanted to check out this area over here. Before I talk to her, I just wanted to be thorough, that's all. Why the contents of the missive are obscured by the page's burnt edges, but you can tell that Graven Ash was the intended recipient. The sender makes a plea for assistance, and she doesn't believe her garrison in the Blade Grade has sufficient troop to hold their location. Okay. Bastard. I wasn't ready for that fight. I don't want to lose, like, all of these. The buffs. We got a lot of buffs. So it's only 30 HP. I mean only 10 HP? No, 20 HP. It's okay. Let's see. I mean, like, what's his protector? Yeah. And he's supposed to be warrior, actually. Well, maybe that's the problem, because he doesn't have protector's stats. I should have, yeah, that's my bad. Hey, stop them, they're going through. You see, below is a sweeping view of some of the shelves in the main library.
School shattered. But any of the preservation magic.
All of this magic sets me on edge. Preservation only delays the inevitable. This whole library is an abomination.
A few of them, against any reason, remain intact, their scrolls somehow resisting intense
All of this
heat.
magic sets me on edge. Preservation only delays the inevitable.
Numbly. A large man stands with his back to you, gesticulating wildly at the beastmen around him. He points north, up the stairs at the wall of shelves on the rise. Go get it, you mangy freak. It's not going to hurt you. That's a piece of the passcode. You just know it. The beastman he's currently yelling at vehemently shakes his head. No, shiny, crackly light hurt beast will not touch. No. That was a spell cast by that sage. He points at the body near the stairs, who is now dead, by the way. So there isn't going to be any more shiny, crackly light to hurt you. Just go get it. The rest of us need to stay here and keep anyone else from getting it. Go. The beastman shakes his head again. That man makes a noise of disgust. You're worthless, all of you. How did I get stuck with the monster brigade? That was a spell. Okay, I already read this. I just got back from AFK. I guess we should talk to Numbly. No, his name is Numbly. The man turns to you, his ill-fitting armor straining against his chest. What are you doing here? His face takes on a sour look and he shakes his head. Never mind, I don't really care. We're not going to let you pass, no matter your reasons. This contest is in the bag. If anyone is going to get to the silent archive first, it will be me. And if you think I'm letting you anywhere near that piece of the passcode, think again. Someone already tried to take it from me and failed. There's a conspicuous cough from behind the man, who rolls his eyes and looks us over his shoulders. Us. I'm the fate binder of Tunon. I suggest you move. I have business here. Titles mean nothing to me, and they mean even less down here. Does your title protect you in the library wreathed in unending flame? Doubtful. Actions have more meaning than words ever will. You would do well to watch yourself, peasant. You speak to a fate binder, and you will address him appropriately. Numbly's eyes widen in appreciation. Siren? Here? In the flesh? Well, this is fortunate for me. I get to kill a fate binder and a songbird at the same time. He's an idiot. Siren laughs, her melodic voice cutting through the chaotic noise around you. You will try and you will fail, like everyone else who has dared to stand against us. You will see plenty of action. What do you know about the Silent Archive? Enough to help me win, and enough to keep my mouth shut. You want someone to give your history class? Go somewhere else. Just make sure it's back in that direction. He points up the rope. Because you're not getting past me. Tell me about the contest. His eyes narrow and his mouth turns up in a sneer. If you've made it this far without knowing what you're doing, I don't think I'm going to give you any more incentive. Now turn back or turn to worm food. What a shame it's time to die. Oh shit. I didn't, okay. Gotta make sure that... There you go. Position has to be right. Oh god, see, he's already dying. Siren, do something. Do something cool. Oh, everybody's dead. Shit, we're not. I thought we were losing. Okay. Well, we're okay. That quicken really helped out. Dang. A river of lava flows freely around the island, made of huge cracked pieces of the floor. The destruction seems more widespread down here.
I got it.
Wow, I thought we were, like, done for.
Quite curious.
Oh. Oh, you fucking idiot! Oh, I think I didn't, I think I right click instead of left click or whatever.
On it.
These writings describe the process of creating magical accent. You should be able to decipher the instructions. Okay, nice.
Sorry, can't. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Ooh, Blood Chanter's staff. Blood Chanter's spine. Sigil of emotion. Some arcane practitioners believe that the bones, organs, and drained humors of mages possess unique properties. The dissections of mages is a frowned upon practice. It's not wholly illegal in Kairos' empire. That's a mage's spine. Okay then. Fragment of a cloak. Lechanter's cloak. Beyond the gaping hole in the floor, hundreds of scrolls fill shelves on the far wall.
Spotted something.
Sigil of lightning. Accessories. I mean, only he can use that. And all of these. What does that do? Sorcery. +3 to all magic skills. That's pretty damn good. Maybe Siri can use this. Yeah, it's definitely better for Siri. Siren. Siri. Siren's dress is made of the finest cloth in the Northern Empire. Among the layers of silk, you can just barely perceive delicate arcane runes and musical notations stitched in gold thread and shaped in approximation of chains. Though it seems fashioned for courtly presentation, the garment's endurance throughout the length of the war rivals this favorite iron, leaving no one in doubt of its protective quality. Now she looks like a peasant. Gloves like these are more commonly found on the hands of diplomats. but evident wear shows that these have spent their recent history clutching more weapons than sweaty palms. We might need recovery though, right? Because but they also need some kind of I don't know. Deflection, all of that, I think. Yeah, I think it's better to just keep that. I mean, the cloth maybe, because it has armor, but the bracers, they don't have any armor value to them. Oh, they do. Okay. Okay, this one, these don't have any armor value. Okay, got it. Oh, what about this? Eesh. Entertainer plus for 15 performance skills. Oh, okay, then now we'll just get rid of this. This book contains a number of distinctive symbols and phrases that are repeated multiple times. They're likely significant. This document chronicles the early days of the Regent bloodline in Stalwart. Hidden among the list of names and titles, you'll find the story of Queen Portia, who stripped her infant child of any legal claim to the throne to stave off an assassination attempt. The event set a legal precedent that has lasted for centuries. You think someone might find that of interest? Ooh.
On it.
The plaque is so smudged and scratched that you can't read most of it, but it mentioned a new binding technique and mastering the magic to preserve the scrolls. Oh no, some kind of demon.
I will stay out of sight.
Stupid edict ruined the whole place. I used to know my way around. So old. On it.
Send them at me in waves!
One's for rest. Come on now, Baron.
I got it. Stepping lightly.
Hey, that's... Are these the guys from earlier? You're going to get us out of here, or you're going to join your friend and our fearless leader. I told you I don't know anything about this place, and even if I did, it's not like I have a map of it in this condition. Sounds like you need a little more convincing. What's going on here? Stay out of this, you motherless fuck. It's your fault we're down here in the first place. It seems the odds just stepped back onto the stage's side. I thought we want to... Well, maybe we'll talk to the stage and then we kill him. That way we get some assistance. Where's the stage? I don't even see him. Don't tell me that he got away. Ugh, come on.
Friends.
Where's the sage? He got away? I should just kill everybody.
Will do.
You're dead. No, wait.
Why is Barrack keeps going back to... I don't know.
Yes. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, can't. Can't do that.
Hold on, no, I think there's another way. Up here. How do I get? Oh, I guess that's from. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, can't.
Bone Whittler. Awfully cute of you to try and sneak up on me in a well-lit room. He giggles and points at you. You're right there. He laughs for a few more seconds and suddenly stops. In an instant, he goes from ecstatic to petulant. I'm sorry, did I forget to conveniently glance somewhere else? I wonder how you thought that might go. So here's some new blood come to feed the furnace. I doubt you'll last long. The man spreads a jagged tooth grin and runs his tongue along the front of his teeth. He stares at you while he does. You made it pretty far. How have you fared? I have high hopes of making it out with all my pieces intact. If the censor wanted this to be challenging, she should have sent people with more drive, he shrugs. With the help of my mates and a few sages, we'll toast the competition into fine ash and powder our faces with their defeat. And if we find the silent archive in the process, that will be good too. Tell me about the contest. Honestly, the only important part of the contest is that one group is going to make it out alive, and I get to have fun dismantling every other group. He smiles, an insane glee in his eyes. This is the perfect spot to lay in wait. There's a piece of the passcode down that hall. If someone takes it, they'll have to walk right by us to leave. There's even a stage down there with the wounded disfavored. I'm letting them stew. Fear and blood taste so much better when they're allowed to marinate. He opens his mouth and licks his lips. What do you know about the Silent Archive? Nothing. He stares at you for a couple of seconds before continuing. In my estimation, if it can't do anything for you, it's not worth your time. Do any of you want this man to find the Silent Archive? Because I don't. Think a stage can get a drop on me, do you? He studies you with an even expression. That won't happen. How can you be so sure? That's how. He turns his eyes to the second stage and immediately drops his gauge. Would you feel inclined to misbehave if you knew you'd be put down the moment you started acting rabid? He looks at you again. Our sages know their place. You help and you obey, or you die. Short-sighted fool. This is how you act, though, tough? You discard decades of learned study? Even the voices in the rod would be offended by this needless waste of such valuable slave. I agree, Fatebinder. I have no love for the sages, but this man is a maniac. Depriving the Scarlet Chorus of his help would be beneficial. Best of luck. Attack. You really need to die. Cutting right to the chase without any of the foreplay. A man after my own heart. Oh, 4 of them, of course. Why does he keep using? Because some of these abilities require a shield, huh? It's like, why does he keep using that as a weapon? I don't understand this. I don't think he has. Yeah, one. We should just remove. Because he goes back, he keeps going back to this for some reason. Yeah, you should only use that, Barrack. I don't understand why he wants to use anything else. There's nothing there, right? Okay. Oh, I need to hit save here. Not protector. Warrior. Okay. So if you change it and then you just close it, it doesn't save. Yeah. Okay. Hit save. Well, maybe now I can equip him with his shit. Uh-oh, that's... Wait, oh. Okay, so the stats actually change when you... Okay, you know what? Just remove it completely because he needs to just be using that and that only. Where's Shield Dash? Oh. Ew. Further cooldown reduction. Oh.
Right.
Boy. It never ends, does it? The injured oath-bound soldier laughs ruefully, causing her to cough. Flecks of blood spew from her mouth and hit the cheek of the sage, currently binding her wounds. Sorry. You're fine. Uh-oh, fucky time. A little blood comes with the territory. But you need to quiet down or I won't be able to get this done right. I don't want you bleeding out. Thank you. I appreciate your help even with all the trouble we've caused you. The sages aren't nearly as bad as I was led to believe. She smiles and winces. She stares at you, all signs of levity gone from her expression. What are you planning on doing? We're both trapped here with those chorus members right on the other side of the rubble. I'm certainly in no shape to fight. It would seem we're quite in a bind. Oh. Should we kill him? Where's Barrick at? It's this sensitive over here. Where's the loyalty thing? should just kill him. That looks like the final piece. I can't fucking believe it. I'm going to see the Silent Archive. Oh, keep it together, Lantry. You're going to give yourself a heart spasm. With an embarrassed smile, Lantry takes a swig from a vial of ink off his bandolier. The symbols on the page swim before your eyes, fading and reappearing as you watch. As you stare at them, they slowly resolve themselves into a series of sentences. First and foremost, for those who have the strength of will, the door to the north shall open. Secondly comes passion, burning in the south like an unending fire, to provide vitality to the dedicated. Then from the west shall the one with true resolve come to explain the gravity of commitment to knowledge. Lastly, look to the east and brace yourself against those who will pull you down. Let your might be solid as stone. Time to kill these two then. I'm here to finish the job the Scarlet Course obviously weren't able to. The Oathbound lifts a hand to stop you, then yelps in pain. I am in no condition to interfere with whatever you're doing, and even if I were, I'm not stupid enough to fight someone here when there are bigger threats. And this sage is a good man. How do you know that? There's no need to add more bodies to pile up. Killing us serves no purpose. The soldier is injured, and a northerner to boot. Let this one go. No survivors, those are the rules.
I'm stuck.
Dang, they got fucked.
Right. Sorry, can't.
Must have been a mage of the highest training that did this. Such power, such raw energy. So exciting.
This is. The structural damage is less severe up ahead. We should investigate.
This is where we socialize. By that, we drink until we forget geometry.
Right.
Powerful warding magic keeps this place intact. Who knows how long it will hold? Apologies, but I can't do that.
On it. Will do.
Ew. Evoking energy through the sigil of stone takes great force of will, as rock will not easily shaped to a human's desire. Perhaps the newest magical sigil on Tyranny, the sigil of stone, was developed by disciples of the Archon Cain. Since the Archon of Stone's destruction by Kairos' edict in the year 430 TR, the Earth Shaker mages have devoted themselves to preserving Cairn's legacy and learning to harness the power of this obdurate sigil. Can you actually have two different ones? One with range and the other one with... Oh, that's kind of silly. It's kind of the same, isn't it? Yeah, you can still do that. Oh, because I already removed that. Remove that. Okay.
On it. There. See? That.
This missive is a reply intended for Sage Renata. It urges her to make an important decision about the future of their guild. Eventually, the sages were often used as mediators between the armies, oftentimes because Graven Ash simply refused to work with the voices in Arad due to trouble passed between the two. You know, all this evidence against Graven Ash. Read that poem again. It might help us with the barrier. This room is mysteriously untouched by the destruction that ripped the rest of the library apart. The scrolls look completely undisturbed on the intact shelving. Sigil of influential domain. Oh, AoE. anyone can use it. Oh. What is this? AOE sleep. 90, goddamn. Okay. Oh, it's like, where's that stupid poem? Quest item. North, south, west. North, south, west, east. Cool. Cool. Sigil of Timeless Form. Oh my god, we're getting all of these shit. Increases the duration of spells effects. Plus 25. Yeah, it's a little too much. Well, I guess it would be good for this. I just have to reduce this too, though. There you go. Update. Nope. Okay. It's good enough.
Stepping lightly.
Sweetie, you scared the shit out of me. Hmm? This is not for you, sweetie. But do you need to go pee-pee? Maybe we should check this out first over here. Wait. Oh, okay. guess if I wanna, yeah, let's just, no, because that's too far away. I was thinking of going back to the towers
Sorry, can't.
to rest up Barrack, but that's not worth it at all.
On the lookout.
Well, I assume it would be you who would emerge as the victor in this game. I must say I'm a little disappointed you were able to dispatch all of my men so readily. The fear of death is a great motivator, but causing death seems to motivate you a little more. I guess I'll have to show you a more discerning eye in my recruiting. Although I suppose it's a little too soon to celebrate, you have yet to retrieve the silent archive. She looks across the pools of lava at the platform and shakes her head. The intensity of the magic it must have taken to ensure the preservation of that scroll. It's rather amusing if you think about it. They may have stopped the building from collapsing, but they couldn't stop the edict or the scarlet chorus. All they did was sacrifice themselves for a scrap of parchment they're going to lose anyway. You won the game, Fatebinder. Far be it from me to take the glory from you. She holds out her hand, motioning to the silent archive. Claim the prize. Up until this point, I could forgive your actions because they still led to death of chorus members, but doing this for Narat, that is unforgivable. I'm sorry, Tyranny. Sometimes we must do horrible things to bring peace. I have nothing to say to you. Bye.
Can't do that.
Uh-oh. Chronicler's Eye. Only Lantry can use this. This lens of distorted sea glass was originally used to augment the failing eyesight of sage hierarchs. Popular beliefs has held that enough document of arcane lore have passed to the eye by way of this lens that the glass itself has learned over time, taking on strange properties. Ooh, Staff of Hours. Distortion. Slowing the sands. Dramatically slow enemies in targeted area. Scale with its renown? What does that mean? Oh. This glowing staff bears the mark of the sages and was wielded by the hierarch of the Velamant Citadel before Edict of Fire destroyed the ancient library fortress. The staff has passed down unknowable numbers of hands over the centuries, and tradition dictated that every owner imbue it with an expression of their magical aptitude. Runes encircle the length of the staff, each in a different style, some describing the names of dead archons, and others fragments of inscrutable poetry, all intended to unlock some hidden potential. The staff's current aspect is that of its previous owner, Hierarch Jespers, who was an accomplished illusionist and trickster. The staff has served different purposes through its long career. It was often employed to preserve old documents or repair sections of the citadel. Dark stains around the haft tell of a time when it was dipped in vats of ink, a doomed effort to replicate the magic behind bottomless cistern of ink known as the Earwell. powers increase from finding that staff, huh? Maybe we should give it to her. Dang, that...
Oops, I'm broken. Oh, just kidding.
What is that called? Chalcedony.
Sorry, can't. Can't do that. I got it.
The stone here is flecked with small bits of obsidian. One larger piece just jets out from the wall and looks like it could be removed. What happened? Did it do anything? Not sure.
Right.
The altar sits in the middle of a lake of lava, encircled by ritual brazier. The bodies of sages who gave their lives to stop the library's collapse are littered around the central pedestal. Wait, what? Sage Torvin. Kairos' armies have been rebuffed for now, but it's only a temporary victory. I have no doubt that we may hold these walls a good deal longer, but you must remember that Overlord aims not to butcher the Citadel's keepers, but to destroy its secrets. Kairos is not omnipotent. Her powers may be known and understood in time, and she rightly fears the knowledge we hoard here. The Silent Archive must be protected. There's no library in the tiers that is its equal. Nothing else matters. Nothing. We may not know the Overlord's plans, but with time and research, we can circumvent any of her designs. I need you to ensure that we will have the time when the moment is right. Focus your efforts on Sage Thea's theoretical forays into temporal magic. While you were right to deny such dangerous experimentation before, now is a time in which its risks are justified. Gather the Elder Sages and make your way to the lower chambers. You are to remain there until you devise a solution to Stea's problem of scale. Halting the flow of time in a single chamber won't be sufficient if Kairos drowns us all in storm or hurls this library into the firmament. You must find a way to encase all the Citadel in such spell should disaster come.
Right.
Sage Litotis, we can't help you with the ringing in your ears just yet, so you'll have to make do until the conflict is over. Yes, Arwell was very explicit in his directives. I know they seem impossible, but it is the situation we face. Everyone that could interpret the Silent Archive died in last night's attack, so we're not getting any assistance in this matter. Thankfully, I do have an idea, one with which requires everyone's participation. Scale is the issue. Stea's last experiments only affected as much as a small chamber. I believe that we can amplify the spell's effects by repeating the motions of its sigils as a group, similar to the ritual magic used in primitive cultures that predated modern Tursman. Sage Dangling Participle believes that this will create an exponential growth in the spell's effects, but at an expected cost to stability. I'm inclined to agree. Also, we have no other ideas. No one else here has your expertise in magical foci. You've told me countless times how minor baubles can have a profound leveling effect on spells that exceed the control of their casters. What if we used something as powerful as an artifact as the focus of the ritual? Without one, the energies involved will quickly become chaotic and almost assuredly deadly for all of us. At least with an artifact, there's a chance that Stea's spell will encompass the entire citadel and put it into some state of stasis. In my opinion, there's only one artifact to use, and that's the Silent Archive itself. It's clearly the most potent object in this room. Sage Dangling Participle believes that the staff of ours will suffice, but it's not going to leave anything to chance. Better that we use Silent Archive as our focus now and figure out how to safely retrieve it later. None of you agree after reading this. Really hope that blast didn't take your side as well. Sage Torben. Okay, I guess time to pick this up. What? Remove the score and place it one of your artifacts? A nimbus of magical energy surrounds this scroll, which levitates above the central platform. You see characters upon the parchment, but they seem to shift from one language to the next. Amazing. I had suspected there was more to the Silent Archive than a simple vault. Extraordinary. This scroll must represent thousands of scholarly works. The motion of the characters on the scroll's surface slows as you approach, seemingly in response to your presence. Examine the magical aura surrounding the scroll. Waves of energy radiate out of the scroll, billowing up towards the ceiling and fanning out to encompass the cavernous chamber. It appears that the Silent Archive is an active participant in some sort of ongoing spell, one that is likely keeping the burning library standing. Removing the scroll would assuredly have disastrous effect upon the active spell. Analyze the active spell. This must be the time stasis spell referenced in Sage Arwell's letter. Judging by the bodies arrayed around the Silent Archive, the mages appear to have been successful in their attempts to halt the destruction of Kairos' edict, though they did not survive the process. Deconstruct the spell's focus. Sage Lilotis' experiment with foci is clearly paid off. The spell protecting the burning library is operating on a massive scale. Its chaotic energy is currently stabilized by the Silent Archive itself. Its underlying mechanism is familiar to you. It seems likely that any artifact of sufficient power could serve as the spell's focus. Should the need arise, you believe you could swap the Silent Archive for another item of power without disrupting the ongoing temporal magic. What are you? As you utter the question, the scroll surface is suddenly wiped clear. After a moment, words begin to form on the page. But why wouldn't you want to just let the archive be destroyed? The place to be destroyed after you pick up the archive. There's no need for the place anymore. Indeed, the Silent Archive is meant to be the final source of knowledge. Every text we have magically transcribed bubbles beneath its surface, waiting to be called forth. Prescribed Gaynor, Sage Archival Methodologies, Volume 8. Fatebinder, should this be true, the Silent Archive would be worth more than some of the old realms. The pages fades away, only to be replaced by another. The Silent Archive is the 100-year endeavor of the School of Quill and Ink. As one of its creators and guardians, I've ensured that its knowledge may only be accessed by sages of my order, and only those specifically charged with such a weighty responsibilities. The Silent Archive is thus a glittering jewel that only a few may see. Should the artifact falls into outsider hands, I expect that less than 1 in 100 of its secrets will be revealed in the span of a lifetime. First Sage Arwell, Legacies of the School of Ink, Volume 20. In the blink of an eye, the scroll's text disappears, only to be replaced by a chaotic swirl of overlapping letters and words. It refuses to respond to any further questions. Touch the scroll. You reach out to touch the scroll, but as soon as your hand passes through the cloud encasing it, a violent tremor erupts in the hall. The shaking continues for a few seconds and then vanishes. I would proceed cautiously, Fatebinder. Not even these ruins could remain standing after Kairos' edict. I suspect the sages used the Silent Archive in some way to stave off destruction. Read the scroll. The parchment's surface is impossible to read, ever-shifting and convoluted. You see characters from old Verdant written over calligraphy of the Northern Empire, which transforms into words used by the nomadic tribes of ancient Azure, and then again into phrases of the common tongue of the Tears, it is as if every word ever written or uttered clashes upon the scroll. What artifact, though? You should be able to grab their sound like and replace it with something of roughly equal arcane might. Make sure whatever you swap isn't something you'll need later. What artifact?
One moment, my friend. Just let me finish this thought. Of course. How can I help? All kinds of things. My mind is old, memories a sieve. Keeping track of you, noting what I hear of the war, scribbling down reminders to myself, that sort of thing. Well, yeah. If I'm worth my weight as a craftsman of record, future generations will know of you. So yes, the Archon of Posterity sent me. You seem troubled by something that would be an honor. No, certainly not. But it depends on the ink I'm using. 2 months of reviewing and I can't sleep. But just the right amount, and I can write all night. The red ink will give you swamp bottom if you drink it, but absorbed through the skin, it'll make you taste colors and smell music. Speaking of which, I should change out my tip.
Oh, wow. It happened again. And now it seems like it's affecting my cam too. It's like there's a conflict between the cam and the capture device. It's like, is this even worth messing around with at this point? You know? Yeah, now that the capture device is back, the cam is not. It is very strange. I don't understand it. It's like I can only use one or the other.